Where are you working most at?
Really, I'm playing all three positions. Well, actually, all four. If we put in a certain personnel package, then I'm playing all four.
Is there any, other than slot and the outside, I mean, how significant are the differences between each spot?
I mean, it's really not that much of a difference. I mean, you can line up. You can line up all over the field and run whatever. So, like, for Smitty, he wants us to learn inside and outside so that we can get in faster. So it's really not that much of a difference.
How much is that because J-Red was out, or was that the plan to have you guys kind of roll through anyway? Or are you kind of the only one working at all four spots?
No, Petway and Nance started to pick it up after J-Red went down. So, I mean, Petway already knew everything, and I already knew most of the stuff. So it was me, Petway, and Nance who played all three of them.
Coach Bielema said you guys were going to do a lot of KOR stuff today. How did that go?
It went pretty good. We put in 2 new returns, so it went pretty good.
How many periods did y'all work on that?
Just one. Yeah, it was just one.
So it's Jordan has been the main return guy, and you've been one of the off guys, or how does that work?
They got me as a main return guy, and Jordan's behind me, and they got Nance as the off returner, so he's up there blocking for me.
Okay. Any other freshmen and those guys mixing in there?
Let's see, Chase Hayden was back there. Gary Cross, he was back there. And I want to say that's it.
So you guys are pretty well squared away there at kick return on personnel.
I think so. Yeah.
Deon, the way Coach Bielema talked about it today, there's no guarantee Jared is going to be ready for game one. Have you seen from your crew that you're ready to go into the season with the guys who've been working in this camp? You know what I mean? Like it's like a fresh batch of guys.
I think so. I mean, a lot of guys saw the opportunity to step up, and a lot of them took advantage of it. So I think most of us are ready.
How's TJ look this week?
TJ's been looking pretty good. He's been looking pretty good though.
I guess did he go through everything today?
Yeah, for the most part he did. Yeah, he was in Skelly catching deep balls and everything. So he's looking good.
I guess you were the number one kickoff return guy last year. What do you remember about last season? What was that like for you doing that?
It was definitely a thrill actually getting out there and starting in big games like Bama and games like that. So I mean, it was definitely exciting.
You guys didn't have the greatest return average. I know that's not all on you. A lot of that has to do with the blocking and how deep guys kick it. But are you looking forward to hopefully improving that? And then do you feel like you guys will improve on that?
Yeah, I think so for sure. I think Coach Mitchell's got all that taken care of, and they got me in the punt return game too. So I'm excited to see what happens on there.
Is it going to be you and Jordan back there returning kicks, or what?
Well, Jordan's behind me as a primary returner, and then there's Jonathan Nance. He's the off returner, so he's blocking for me. But if they decide to kick to him, then I'll have to step up and block for him, though. But
well, what makes you feel that the return game will be better?
I think Coach Mitchell's realized how important it is, and he's stepped up and gotten all the guys right, whether it's blocking schemes, double teams, and all that stuff. So.
It's been a while since anybody at Arkansas returned. I mean, poor Jared, he had 2 punt returns called back, and I can't remember the last time it was a kickoff return. I guess I got to look.
I think it was Corliss Marshall when he was here.
Okay, I'm trying to remember who that was against. That was like 2014 or something.
Yeah, around
so it's
there.
been a while.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys talk about, like return a kickoff for a touchdown?
I think we were actually talking about it today, like when the last time it was that someone returned it. So if I did it first game, it'd be pretty exciting, and it'd also be my first touchdown too. So.
Wouldn't even have to be the first. I mean, just return one this season, whoever it's against.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how exciting would that be?
That would be great. I mean, I had a few in high school, and just to be able to step up and do it on a D1 level, like that'd be pretty exciting.
Well, what did you learn as a kickoff returner last year? Because I know it's if it's in the end zone, you get it at the 25. So you got to make sure you want to get past that 25 if you bring it out. What did you learn about that?
About
kind of making a decision when to do it, maybe when to go ahead and take a knee.
I mean, it's all up to the off returner. If he feels like I need to stay, then he's gonna yell and tell me to stay. But if he wants to go, then he's gonna tell me to come on.
Is it really all up to them?
Yep.
Have you ever run through a stop sign before?
There was a few times, yeah. There was.
Well, last year?
Yep.
Is that something you would like? What did the coaches say to you about that?
Like if I run and someone hits me real hard or whatever?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean if you run it out and you get tackled at the 18 or something.
I mean they don't really get too disappointed about it. I mean they'll just tell me to be smart next time.
Yeah. Well, what do you enjoy about being a kickoff return guy?
I mean really it's like just starting, like say we're receiving, just starting off. the game. I get the ball in my hands, and I get to help us get in good field position. So,
Just the excitement to start the season in 8 days.
yeah. So
How excited are you to kind of get this thing going?
I'm actually so excited because I'm starting. I'm going and starting this year. This is my first time starting, so I'm excited to see you this season.
I know you're from Northeast Arkansas, and just playing in Little Rock to open things up.
It's actually so I actually have a lot of family in Little Rock. Like that's where my dad lives. So hopefully he'll be able to attend the game. But it's going to be really exciting to play in front of a lot of my family.